Hey guys, this is Randy Rentala, the Oracle of Origins. I'm coming to you with information on our May sales today, and I've got a great story to tell you about reconnecting and connecting with our new homeowners in a specific neighborhood. Not just a neighborhood, but we actually connected with buyers from the past and had a blast this past weekend. Make sure to look at all our stories that we're about to send out there, and there'll be a very good explanation of why Origins is so special. Hey guys, this is Randy Rentala, the Oracle of Origins, coming to you from my living room here to talk about our May sales. This is overall sales throughout all of Origins. That's our new properties, and those are our resale properties. We had an outstanding month, and that shows you the power of what Origins is all about. The public wants to be in here. So for our May sales, I have them all charted right here. Watersound Origins, May 2024, pending and sold. Now, this is different. This isn't just what closed in May. This is actually what could have contracted, let's just say May 3rd, but it closed in the same month. That's important because some of these homes that the statistics will show is not correct, because they'll show a home that closed in May, but it could have contracted last May. So the figures are off. I mean, the market has changed within a year. So what we try to focus on are current sales, all within each month, to show what activity that we're doing. So if you look at our chart here, we had a number of 17 sales. That's incredible. Guys, we're in a moderate market, more of a buyer's market than anything. And look at us, 17 sales total. Now, what's incredible is this. New sales, 2-to-1 to resales. New sales, 2-to-1 to resales. We had 11 new sales, 6 resales. Then we have where they fall into the categories. We had 2 million plus right here. We had 3 of the 17 at 2 million plus, and that's 2 million to 2.5 million. We also had, and these are pending and sold through here. Again, all in May. And then there was actually no homes sold between that 1.5 to 1.9. Now the comfort zone for the community is typically that 600 to 1.5, where there are 2 separate communities that have that. You can see the numbers were outstanding for the 600 to 900. There were 11 sales during May, and then between that 1 million to 1.4, which is pretty much the core of what Origins has been or has become. We had 3 sales within there. So a total of 17 sales, but overall, as I said, a fantastic month for activities, and there's all kinds of reasons for that. But the big thing I like to point out is this. New sales outperformed resales 2-to-1, and it's going to be like that because what has happened is buyers can come in, they have a lot more, leverage from the standpoint of getting more, meaning like in our 2 million plus or even 1.5 million plus range homes, we can do a lot more modifications that used to be no, absolutely not. Production, to yes, we can accommodate that because that's what we do. We build. So whether it's, I'd hate using the word custom, but it is a semi-custom in some situations, or at least a nice modification on these floor plans. So don't let anybody ever tell you cookie cutter. That is not true in any capacity. All our builders are adapting to this. Some are doing it even beyond what we were expecting, but the sales are there. So we're going to continue to do that. But remember, this is the big thing. As I say, the sellers are going to win sometimes. It's going to be an even market sometimes, and the buyers are going to win. But no segment lasts long. They just don't. And if long is 1 year to 2 years, that's your window, guys. But I'm telling you right now, based upon what we're seeing here, that's not going to last, because we're going into now the fall, which is one of our top performing times of the year, is pretty much in October through next March to June. I mean, those are our top months, especially right after the Super Bowl. It's incredible. If you were to see our numbers, they are consistent year after year. But right now, there is a lot of activity. That means inventories are starting to be eaten up. The builders are happy. They're building more. So we're at a point where now both buyers and sellers are going to actually meet each other again in that moderate, true moderate, where both sides feel really good about what they're doing and purchasing. Because that's the other thing too. We get a lot of people who are purchasing now who are still borrowing money. they've come to a realization that the 6% interest rate is probably going to be our interest rate. So they've made their changes, and people still want homes, and that's been proven. So again, very excited about it. Watersound Origins, the hottest neighborhood in all of South Walton, and that won't change. This is the beginning. We're just over 1,000 homes of 9,000. All the new features that are coming in with the town center. Our sales meeting, I can't even tell you what we were given and discussed, all the future that's coming. So we've got all this inside information, especially me, the Oracle of Origins. I indulge and I just throw myself into everything I can just to be different, just to be so knowledgeable and experienced that you can't go wrong, because I'm going to lead you. I'm going to give you all the information. I did a bunch of sales this past week where people they weren't ready to buy, but it was the point that I had all the answers to their questions, made them feel comfortable, and they could see the direction where we are going, especially in certain neighborhoods that are almost complete. That's the other thing too. Take advantage of a few of our neighborhoods like the Pines, Greenway. We're down to just, maybe the last 20% of the homes. And then the other neighborhoods are just beginning. So you're going to have a lot more opportunity in there, but there's just going to be a lot more construction around you. But with that, there's also a plus. You do get more entry-level pricing there. So just, again, give me a call. You can get a hold of me via social media. We'll get you those links and everything else, and you'll see all the things that we have to offer. And here, listen, I'm here just for education, knowledge, and experience of what I have. If you're not ready now, all we do is plant seeds anyways. That's all I've ever done for the years that I've been here. Some people are ready right when they come in. Some people are ready 2-3 years down the line, because we're not going anywhere. That's the best part about us. As I said, when you're dealing with this community, the city of Watersound being built before your eyes, it's a different animal, guys. There's nothing that compares, and you'll see that. We saw that with the sales. I saw that with my sale that we did yesterday with a wonderful couple from Mobile. They couldn't find exactly what they wanted from the standpoint of resales, but we had this perfect opportunity where they could put their fingerprint on the home. We just beat it to where they could choose from cabinets, flooring, countertops, everything that they wanted to make them go ahead and go forward with that sale. And that was a nice $2 million sale for the Greenway community. So congratulations to them. I will start to announce our new buyers as well, because we're going to welcome people. We've got another segment we're going to talk about with some of the impromptu things that happen in our community that really make it a community. So again, this is the Oracle of Origins, giving you the information that you need to get ahead of the game and to be have all the, hopefully questions answered, or at least more information to be more informed when it's your turn to be a part of Watersound Origins. All right, guys, I want to share a story that just happened over the weekend, and this is about connection in communities. And this is, again, in the Origins community. If you don't know, I do live in the Greenway community, and people, of course, know me for my sales and how involved I am. But it was Friday night, and a neighbor was walking by, and they mentioned something about, why haven't we all got together? We always talk about it, but we haven't been able to do it. And I know how busy they are. I know how busy I am. I've got 4 children. I work all day. I indulge myself into that, and I come home and I'm a homebody. But that's an excuse, because you still need to reconnect. So it was a nice reminder. So right then and there, said, absolutely, let's do it. Because if you weren't familiar, and if you're not into horse racing, Belmont Stakes was actually on Saturday. And we love to watch that. I usually have a few friends over, and we'll watch the race and then hang out. So I just thought about it and said, well, why don't we just kind of mix it with that Belmont Stakes? They loved it. There were 6 of us at the time. 6. Now, think about this. This was at 8 p.m. on a Friday night. That next day, of course, me having all the connections with all the buyers that I've sold to or I've connected with and gotten to know, about 9 a.m. I started sending out feelers, because I had told my other friends that we had set this up, saying, hey, look, why don't we make it a block party? Let's just see how many people can show up. And see, because I already saw this before, a year prior to, we had something similar, and the amount of people that showed up and just wanted to connect and just meet neighbors was outstanding. So it had been a while, put it together. So by 9 a.m., we had said, everyone come by 5, and then it began. All of a sudden, between 9 a.m. and 4, I was getting the RSVPs, and they were adding up. So I had told everybody, listen, hey, well, this is really going to be something. So we had food. We asked everybody, hey, bring your own drinks, but we're going to have drinks as well. And if you could, bring a side item. And it was fantastic. We think there was probably 60 to 70 people that showed up by 5:30. The race was at 5:45. And what we did is, again, being a block party here in the Greenway subdivision, because I do live in the Greenway subdivision, we did it between 2 houses. And it was fantastic. 2 hours at my house, 2 hours we ended at the other house. And the next day, I had so many people reach back out to me to say how wonderful that was to connect with new neighbors, reconnect with myself, because again, we all get busy and we just keep going and going and going and kind of forget. So it just was another reminder how fantastic this community is. My sale that we finished yesterday actually asked us, how is the community? How do people connect? I gave them the story of what happened, and that was kind of sealed the deal, honestly, for them. They even told me that. They said, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're leaving. Fantastic. And it's something that's pretty special that when you can connect with your own community and Origins as a whole. So it's just another story of why Origins is just a different level. It's the true sense of community, and it's the beginning stages, guys, to the growth of what this is going to become.